This is the community. This is community.
Never losing our composure. I understand we could get some stops, create some good open looks, and get right back into the game. Obviously, we don't want to be in that position, and yeah, every game's different. You just got to find a way to win, and that's what we did. So, winning plays, everybody contributed. Like the last five that was out there, Clay playing great defense, Looney taking on that one-on-one challenge.
To all my churches and my pastors, who's your master? Who's your master? Sign this paper if you wanna preach. Now they got you, that's hate speech. Thought the Bible's what you're gonna teach. Now they got your hands tied and the word is out of reach. Tell the truth, that's what you gotta do. Got money, thought you had proof. Let them in so they controlled you. Mum's a word, close your mouth, there goes all your clout. First Amendment, thought you had it. Sign with them.
It's pretty much the same. We don't change our personality or anything. It's just, again, when you're missing a guy like that can produce 30 points, however many rebounds, and just creates so much attention, it changes the way you play a little bit. But when we have those opportunities to be aggressive, do what we do, feed off the other guys that are out there.
First Amendment, thought you had it. Signed with them, so they grabbed it. The word is silence, need to know this, cause you were sleeping and you failed to notice. 501c3, break free, controls the church, but not me. Time for us to break free from 501c3. 501c3, break free from 501c3. 501c3, break free from 501c3. Freedom's gone right from our church. That's the devil.
Just take care of home. We got to take it one game at a time, obviously. Game one didn't go as planned, but, we had a chance going into the fourth quarter and then made some adjustments tonight. 15-point lead. They're a great third-quarter team. We weathered that storm, went into the fourth quarter tied, and, I thought we played a really solid fourth quarter as well. But they're a shot-making team. They moved the ball well.
Freedom's gone right from our church. That's the devil, he's on alert. Jesus, it's time to work. Separation from the state, can you say rebirth? No fear, that's what he told me. Preach the word, then you gon' see. Keep walking and follow these. Shine a light in the dark, that's how it has to be. Please know that it's all love. Free the church, what you about, cuz? Pastor, this is a must. One life to live, make sure it's not a bust. 501c3, break free, controls the church, but not me.
I know it's a tough position for the referees to be in, to make a call at that point in the game. But, I tried to get a little bit of space the first time. He grabbed my arm, and, I lost the ball a little bit. I regained it, and I was going to shoot it again. And he got his hand on the ball. For me, as the offensive player, I felt like it was contact. There was a lot of contact, but obviously the ref is not going to decide the game or jump in at that point.
The church been usurped, time to freedom. God's in charge, I know you feel him. Let him guide us, that's true freedom. Holy Spirit guidance, free his house from the system. Snake bit, no we ain't no suckers. Control the word, wake up my brothers. Speak out, come on my sisters. You can glow in the dark, let them know we Christ lovers. Last chance, will you join the fight? Glorify, reflect his light. Follow him, just do what's right. Open up, hear him, and receive back your sight. 501c3, break free, controls the church, but not me. Time for us to break free from 501c3. 501c3, break free
This is your boy Crisscross 304 checking in. Another great day of NBA action, both yesterday and today. So last night you had game 2 between the Warriors and the Trailblazers, and we spoke yesterday how big of a game this will be for the Trailblazers. They're going to give the Warriors their best punch, and they did, but unfortunately for them, they lost 114 to 111 despite having an 15-point lead at the half. On Instagram, you can follow me at crisscross304. Blue IYD jumped in the comment section saying, looking like a real competitive game now in the playoffs. It's going off. And Blue IYD is not lying. It's very competitive. Very good series here in the Western Conference Finals. But just as previously predicted, which I think tonight between the Bucks and Raptors, they'll split going back to Toronto. I think the Raptors will win tonight. We'll talk about that in the second segment. But I did believe the Warriors would win these first 2 games. And I do believe that the Trailblazers will lose one of 2 games back in Portland. Even if they lose game 3, they will win game 4 to avoid getting swept. But nonetheless, I believe this is going to be a 5-game series that will go the Warriors' way, and they'll get a nice rest heading into the NBA Finals and more than likely win again. However, the big news is Kevin Durant's injury is worse than initially thought. So he's been out for the first 2 games, but it hasn't slowed down the Warriors at all. Still getting the victory last night. The games are going to be closer. It's going to be tough to squeeze out a victory in Portland, but they will. And Steph Curry is completely going off in this series. In both games, he's in the high 30-point mark. And to be exact, last night, Steph Curry, 37 points. Remember, he had 9 threes in game 1. But last night, he had 37 points in 39 minutes, 4-14 from three-point land. Not great, but he was 11 of 22 from the field. 7 of 8 inside the three-point arc. So it's obvious that the Trailblazers started to do what they had to do, especially early, take away the three-point ball or make it a much tougher shot if the Warriors are going to shoot threes, which they did. They shot nearly 30 threes last night, but didn't make nearly as many as they did in game 1. So Trailblazers playing better defense and forcing the Warriors to take closer jump shots or competitive three-point attempts. Klay Thompson playing well every game. 24 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Draymond Green, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. And the Warriors went deep into the bench. Everybody that was dressed played. Cook, Livingston, Looney, Jones, McKinney, Bell, Jerebko, as well as the 5 starters. So Golden State played everybody last night and showing that they are a true championship-type team. The Trailblazers, who only played 8 players in game 1, went deeper into the bench with 10 players in game 2. And Lillard still had his 40 minutes, but no one else did for the Trailblazers. We saw the other night the 3 players coming off the bench had minimal minutes, but now the Trailblazers are realizing if they're going to stay with the Warriors and keep fresh legs, they're going to be forced to use the bench. And it looked like Portland would get the win last night. Now, the Warriors, a great third-quarter team, closed a 15-point gap, and it was tied going into the fourth quarter, where it was then back and forth throughout the fourth quarter. Could have went either way. You heard there in the opening, Damian Lillard said he believes there was contact on the final play, but we saw in the Rockets series that doesn't matter. You have to win the game. The refs are not going to win it for you. Lillard, 23 points. McCollum, 22 points. Seth Curry, that is, 16 points. Stepping it up, 4 of 7 from three-point land. Rodney Hood, 12 points. Maurice Harkless, 12 points. So you had 5 players in double digits. Trailblazers played a good game. Now, if I'm wrong and they can get 2 wins in Portland, look out in Game 5. Because Trailblazers can win in Golden State, but they're going to have to get 2 wins here in the next 2 games, in Games 3 and 4 when it goes back to Portland. If not, this thing will be over. in Game 5. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with you with the second segment, talking about tonight's game in Milwaukee. Stay tuned. Trump for president. Now President Trump. Yeah, we back again. I told you I was coming. I told you Trump for president wasn't the only one. We back with another one. Here we go, baby.
Go Trump, go Trump. We like a president that's so pumped up, everybody up. Look at the crowd, it's about to erupt. Russia, Russia cries from afar. Never heard of them until Trump went hard. Listen up, no divisions from within. We just spitting ideas as we head for the win. Christian Holmes, stand up, speak again. Come together right now, progress from within. Unemployment down low, stock market on a roll. If you ain't down with Trump, then you just so cold.
President Trump, President Trump came into office and the market went up. President Trump, President Trump, quit your crying cause the wall going up. President Trump, President Trump went to the rally, it was all the way up. President Trump, President Trump, move over Satan or back that thing up.
One last time, 2020's on our mind. Pull that Trump card just in time. Give the people what they want, we're so in luck. Leaving Democrats at the polls like what? Going hard, gotta win by a landslide. Kanye West kinda sounds like a brainchild. Candace Owens, conservative warrior, spitting words so bold, sound like a bull terrier. Home runs, Trump strikes back, empire's on hold. Put it on the rack, the future is here. Be strong, fight back. Proofs in the pudding, go on the attack.
President Trump, President Trump came into office and the market went up. President Trump, President Trump, quit your crying cause the wall going up. President Trump, President Trump,
What up, what up?
to the rally, it was all the way up.
What up, what up?
President Trump,
What up, what up? Just messing around. It's your boy Chris Cross 304. You're listening to the Community, episode number 18. You heard there in segment 1 the results of last night's game in Golden State, where the Warriors now lead 2-0, and halfway in the final, in Western Conference Finals, halfway are the Warriors to getting back to the NBA Finals again this year. Tonight, I should say, we'll see the Bucks and the Raptors. Milwaukee has the home court advantage as the number 1 seed. Game 2 in Milwaukee. But guess what? Mark my words, the Raptors will win tonight. And I know what you're thinking, as some of you have already told me, but that's what you said about the Rockets in Game 6. I know. I really did think the Rockets would beat the Warriors in Game 6 without Kevin Durant, thinking Durant would return for Game 7 if necessary. But nonetheless, the Warriors had none of it and won, so I was wrong. And I could be wrong again tonight. You know, it's a coin flip in these playoffs. Teams are playing very hard and competitive. But the Raptors, just like the Trailblazers last night, are going to give their best punch in the first half of Game 2. You have to. Because if you lose Game 2 and you go down 0-2 going back home, a lot of pressure now falls on your shoulders. And that's something you want to avoid. It's a little better if you can get the split in Game 1 and 2 and go back home thinking, hey, now if we do win 2 games, we're up 3-1 and have totally taken control of home court advantage. But if we split, it's still 2-2, making this a best of 3 series in Games 5, 6, and 7 if necessary. So be ready tonight for the Raptors to give the Milwaukee Bucks their best punch. Doesn't mean they're going to win, no. Do I think they're going to win? Yes. I think the Raptors will win tonight. It's a must-win for them to avoid having all the pressure put back on their shoulders. And you remember last year, they fell short of getting to the NBA Finals. They do not want that to happen again. Playing a very good Milwaukee Bucks team who have already shown in the playoffs that they get better throughout the series. So by them getting a Game 1 victory, they're already on their way to the NBA Finals unless the Raptors can make something happen. That's the storyline. That's the situation. Stay tuned. After this, we'll be back to discuss UFC Rochester going down Saturday, May 18th. That's tomorrow, to be exact, in New York. Should be exciting. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with you after this.
Hello? Hello? Have you ever heard of Conor McGregor? He's like the greatest fighter ever.
Conor McGregor, beating bitches down like it's whatever. Getting my money always, forever. He's gonna win, let's get it together. Conor McGregor, beating bitches down like it's whatever. Getting my money always, forever. He's gonna win, let's get it together.
He's gon' fight, he's gon' fight. Hold your breath till the end of the night. Last fighter call, UFC at its height. Bringing that thunder with all his might. Saying, step up, wanna fight? Hold up, think twice. Gladiator, assassin, reckless, no abandon. Walk through that cage, he'll leave your ass stranded. Wake up, hey, where you at? Hey, got hit in the head with a baseball bat. Thinking I'm so dizzy, where the hell am I at? Black and white saying you just been attacked by
Conor McGregor, beating bitches down like it's whatever. Getting my money always, forever. He's gonna win, let's get it together. Conor McGregor, beating bitches down like it's whatever. Getting my money always, forever. He's gonna win, let's get it together.
drop it like it's hot. Think they got a chance, believe it or not. No. Talking mad stuff, looking so confident. But you was only here for the paycheck and the rent. What? McGregor don't need a check, he's so rich. Heck, got the money so fast it broke your neck. Yep. They live on set, pay the bill, I'm in debt. Millions on the line, he gon' win, raise the bet. Do it. Yeah, I won. I'm going to the club for some fun. Yes, we won. Time to go out for some fun, thanks to
Conor McGregor, beating bitches down like it's whatever. Getting my money always, forever. He's gonna win, let's get it together. Conor McGregor, beating bitches down like it's whatever. Getting my money always, forever. He's gonna win, let's get it together.
It's time for him to fight. Lock him in a cage tonight. It's time for him to fight. Win at all costs tonight. It's time for him to fight. Lock him in a cage tonight. It's time for him to fight. Win at all costs tonight.
Conor McGregor, beating bitches down like it's whatever. Getting my money always, forever. He's gonna win, let's get it together. Conor McGregor, beating bitches down like it's whatever. Getting my money always, forever. He's gonna win, let's get it together.
Hello? Hello? Have you ever heard of Conor McGregor? He's like the greatest fighter ever.
Has McGregor on the ground in a tough position. Starts to apply the chokehold. McGregor's in trouble. And McGregor taps. The fight is over. Khabib, an obvious celebration. He'll retain the championship belt. Now he jumps the ring. Oh, and now there's a fight in the crowd. Khabib jumps over the ring. There's a fight in the crowd. The fans are going crazy. Now there's a fight in the ring. McGregor takes a left, a right, a left. Oh boy, it looks like some of Khabib's people have jumped into the ring. And there's fights all over the place, folks. Khabib will win and retain the belt. But now we have fights in the ring and outside of the ring as officials try to get this thing under control. Wow. I can't believe what I'm seeing. McGregor taps. He taps out to Khabib. Khabib celebrates, throws his mouthpiece, jumps over the ring, and starts the fight with fans in the crowd. We'll get more information on that later, but that's the situation. Officials are separating everyone now, but fights are taking place all over the place. People in shock, especially fans of McGregor, cannot believe what we're seeing. But Khabib will win. He will retain the title, and you're not going to want to miss this video later of the aftermath after the fight concluded. What up, this your boy, Crisscross 304, checking back in. Tomorrow night it goes down, UFC Rochester, and this is going to be a big one. This will be in Rochester, New York, main event between Rafael dos Anjos, 28-11, versus Kevin Lee, 17-4. Kevin Lee continues to rise in the division, has had a couple setbacks, but definitely on the rise in the welterweight division. And this will be a big fight tomorrow for both fighters. But specifically for Kevin Lee, only 4 losses, still young in his career. Kind of, if you had to guess, more in the middle of his career. A big win here can propel him into a fight next up that may propel him further toward a championship fight if he can win the next 2. So big fight for Kevin Lee in the main event in fight 1. In fight 2, another, this will be a middleweight fight, co-main event, Antonio Carlos Jr., 10-2, versus Ian Heinisch, 12-1 in the middleweight division, a young rising fighter. Fight 3, women's featherweight, Megan Anderson, 9-3, versus Felicia Spencer, 6-0. Fight 4, welterweight, Vicente Luque versus Derek Krantz. Fight 6, lightweight fight, Charles Oliveira, 26-8, versus Nick Lentz, 30-9, with 2 ties. This will be a lightweight division fight. And then another lightweight division fight, fight 7, Davey Ramos, 9-2, versus Austin Hubbard. And that's fight 6. There'll be 6 fights in the main event, taking place at Blue Cross Arena, Saturday, May 18th. That's tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. This will be held on ESPN+. So that's the situation. Big event going down in the UFC, which, again, UFC every Saturday night, but once a month, or maybe even once every 5 weeks, you got the big main event, UFC 238, next month in June, just on the horizon. So that's a situation. UFC is coming up, and it won't be long now. As we progress in the show, as we wind this thing down, you'll start to see more of this throughout the summer, especially as basketball winds down and baseball heats up. Only so many storylines in baseball. And then in the summer, you have concert series going on all over the place. This is the Gods of Rap Tour with Wu-Tang Clan. Listen up. So you hear Wu-Tang Clan getting down. Big concert going on there. Gods of Rap Tour going on throughout May and June. You're not going to want to miss Wu-Tang Clan on a tour. Here's a little more. Yes, sir. Bump that in the trunk. That's Wu-Tang Clan. Bump that in the trunk. Ain't nothing to F with. Wu-Tang Clan, Gods of Rap Tour, it's going down. All kinds of tours going on in the summer. Great weather coming. Obviously, it'll be hot this summer. And you have artists of all types moving around the country to a venue near you. Who are you going to see? I know who I'm going to see. But that was Wu-Tang Clan, ain't nothing to F with. Gods of Rap Tour, going on May and June. This your boy Crisscross Riff, where you're listening to the Community Episode 18. It's been a great week. Stay tuned for Best of the Week, May 13th through the 18th, coming today or tomorrow. That's the end of the show today. Hope you have a great weekend. This your boy Crisscross 304, signing off. Community.